It's not easy to understand all about time dilation, but at the end of the video I will show it's simple to understand. It was Einstein who completed the special theory of relativity by himself. It is well known and named general theory of relativity. Now, general relativity explains that space-time is curved. So light is curved in the presence of the massive object like the Sun, as shown in this picture. We simplify can say geometry due to mass and its gravity define the path of the light. Important to note is, in this case, energy is not transferred to the path of the light. Here in this picture we have a completely different situation. Energy from a gravitational field of a massive body is transferred to the light. The light of the star more close to the black hole is blue shifted, more far away red shifted. This effect can be explained by energy exchange and based on the energy conservation principle. In 1911, Einstein already concluded that a red photon falling onto the Earth gets blue shifted, and the opposite. If a blue photon leaves the Earth level, it gets red shifted. This energy-based effect has a crazy consequence. A consequence due to the space-time curvature. Einstein predicts that a clock ticks slower at Earth level and gets faster if placed on a mountain. This means a second at Earth level increases and a second on a mountain decreases. Insofar as we define the time between tick and tack t0, the inverse of this time is the frequency f0. In this picture we see three different clocks with the same ticking time. A pocket clock, a heart, and a physical pendulum. Take the first formula and divide by a TF. As already mentioned, the inverse of the periodic time is frequency. Then if the Z number is negative, we have the frequency F is redshifted. Here, all in one picture. Heartbeat clock's ticking time is influenced by speed and metric. If we focus on the metric change of the ticking time, we have to calculate the Z0 and Z1 value. These simple mathematical steps, I think, are self-explaining how to come up to the ZF value. The ZF value is directly related to the frequency shift. Now a huge step from general relativity to general relativity combined with thermodynamics. This is my contribution to physics, but based on the way of thinking of Einstein. Two results of the theory are unbelievably important. First of all, the rest mass of an electron depends on the Sommerfeld fine structure constant alpha, and alpha depends on the inverse of the metric number G44. If we then take Einstein's famous formula to convert mass energy into frequency energy, then the Z value depends on the ratio of the fine structure constants equal to the inverse of the metric numbers. So please accept for a moment that the rest mass of the electron depends on the root of the fine structure constant alpha. That means at the same time that frequency depends on the root of alpha 2. Let us first discuss the heartbeat clock. A heartbeat clock gets its tic-tac from an internal energy source. Here, the internal action due to the pulled spring oscillates the red mass m. If we are at the Earth level, remember the blue photon, same to the heartbeat clock mass. The mass of the pendulum increases at Earth level and decreases at the top of the mountain. That's why the spring clock ticks faster on a mountain and ticks slower at Earth level. The funny thing here is that a non-heartbeat clock, like the physical pendulum, is not affected like that. The reason is that the pendulum time is not depending on the mass of the pendulum. We easily can change the situation if we exchange the pendulum mass by a pocket watch. Now the pocket watch oscillating on a mountain changes its periodic tic-tac time. The calculation is easily done by the usual formula.